Caitlin Clark backs Napheesa Collier's criticism of WNBA leadership ahead of finals. Caitlin Clark voiced her support for her colleague Napheesa Collier, who earlier this week directed sharp criticism of leadership in the WNBA, and Commissioner Cathy Engelbert during emotional remarks. On Tuesday, Collier criticized the league and its leader, noting that leadership in the WNBA is among the worst in the world right now. "I have a great deal of respect for Fee, and I think she has voiced many very valid points," Clark said during on-site interviews with the Indiana Fever on Thursday. "I think people need to understand, we need excellent leadership at this time at all levels. This is by far the most important moment in the league's history. The league has existed for over 25 years, and right now we must seize this moment. Ahead of the finals and the leadership challenges ahead." Collier's remarks came on the eve of the finals between the Phoenix Mercury and the Las Vegas Aces. The first game is scheduled for Friday, and as the final days of the current collective bargaining agreement, CBA, negotiations approach. The agreement expires at the end of the month, and a league-wide lockout could occur. On Tuesday, during an exit interview with the Minnesota Lynx, Collier said that in February she asked Engelbert she plans to fix the fact that players like Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and Paige Buchers, who clearly generate colossal revenue for the league, are paid too little for their first 4 years. Collier added that Engelbert's response was roughly, "Caitlin should be grateful for earning $16 million off the court, because without the platform that the WNBA provides she would have earned nothing." Engelbert responded on Tuesday with an official statement, "I have the utmost respect for Napheesa Collier and all WNBA players. Together we have worked tirelessly to transform this league. My focus is on ensuring a bright future for players and the WNBA, including collaborative steps to elevate the level of play." Clark noted that her questions were initially perceived as a normal discussion, and then as a conflict between players and leadership. Clark shook her head and gave negative answers to both questions. "This does not reflect her attitude toward cooperation, but underscores the need for transparency and dialogue." Regarding the future, Clark emphasized, "We have a responsibility to ensure that the game develops in the right direction under the new CBA, to look after the players and to build the league for the long term." Another sign of Collier's influence was the reaction of other players, notably Fever guard Sophie Cunningham, whose season ended due to an MCL injury. She voiced disappointment and called for greater accountability from league leaders. Ultimately, this period ahead of the WNBA finals and the CBA negotiations could define the league's face for years to come. The remarks by Clark, Collier, and Cunningham underscore the need for dialogue, transparency, and fair compensation for all players' contributions to the league's development.